guys, and welcome back to Blackash Plague. This is the first winter's evening with Blackash. This is not a series, it's just basically when people suggest me to play games, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to play it and I'm going to upload on YouTube. It's basically like Sips does from the Oxcast, an evening with Sips. Well, this is a winter's night with Blackash. And this is Monsters Love You. It's €8.99 on Steam. And let's see about, I've absolutely no clue what this is about. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters call the well mist. Okay, that's right. Long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for actions and attitude, words and thoughts. Actions and attitude. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give you to life itself. You dream of fighting and eating, screaming, facing frightened enemies unafraid, protecting innocent... let's do that one. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. Here I go. Let's be born. You awaken in the searing season where the sun shines strongly overhead. Onward! Your eye is open. You're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, failing and stealing food from each other. Try to swim, kick out your legs. I want legs. Ugh. You bend and squirm, making your tiny legs grow and strengthen. Swim around the spawning vat. Your legs are strong, but more importantly, you feel no fear. Darn straight. You paddle in a circle, then go back and forth, ignoring other morsels who hiss and spit at you. Keep swimming. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small sharp teeth. It bites you. Aye, swim away from the toothy morsel. What is this intolerable? Stop that biting. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Kill it! Grrr! You rip into the violent morsel. It has fangs, but you have claws. Keep fighting. Rawr! Your first snarl. Excellent. When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains. Serve that morsel right. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel's too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. Ignore it and swim on. Too bad, but these things happen. Oh no, too bad. I don't care really. You watch the half-formed baby monster slip beneath the surface. It begins to break apart. Swim down and take a bite out of the weakling. Confront the harsh reality of death. Watch it die. Let's comfort the dying morsel. You swim down and pat the soft, yielding body of the little morsel with your arms. It shivers in fear, but you keep your claws sheathed. There. The morsel is half its former size now. It's so small and utterly helpless. Its softening eye looks up at you with a vague expression of thanks. It stops shivering. Goodbye, little friend. The morsel dissolves into sludge, and the sludge dissolves into slime. Nothing remains. Nothing but the memories of kindness. You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed, to the brood cave and adventure. Right, okay. This is pretty good. 8 days left until what? Ferocity, cleverness, bravery, honesty. Honest monsters are known for their truthfulness, loyalty and commitment to justice. If you're known for honesty, others will trust you more. Your honesty score is 0 out of 100. Ferocity. Sometimes you need to be cruel. Can you bring yourself to tear a wolf apart with your claws to show you're a monster? How about its cubs? Your ferocity score is 9 out of... Okay, well I can live with that. Let's go on an adventure. Choose your adventure. So I'm supposed to randomly choose now. Let's go to the claws. The claws look dangerous. Nash, ganache, spice and delicious mousehead mushroom. Mine! She plucks it from the floor, but it tumbles down her claws and bounces into a dark crevice in the wall. Let Nashgash get her own darn mushroom. Tell Nashgash she's too afraid to go after the mushroom. Well, let's be... I want to be brave, but also, you know, ferocious at the same time. So... Let's get it. Okay, how? Fish out the mushroom with something sticky, crawl inside and get the mushroom. Offer to help Nashgash get the mushroom back. Let's go in ourselves. It's dark and you scrape your sides terribly against a rock, but you quickly recover the mushroom and eat it for yourself. See, that's what we want. Adventure. Let's do this one. Elder Marinus floats in the pool of cave water, puffing her body like a bulbweed. She points at something deep under the water. Will you get that for me, little one? But you can't swim. Who's Elder Marinus? Sure, you're not afraid. Plunge straight down. Figure out another way to get the thing out of the water. Tell her you could do it, but you don't feel like it. Yeah, exactly. Just not in the mood. Cleverness zeroed. No! And my bravery -4. Your excuse is more transparent to Marinus than the somewhat cloudy water of the pool. She shakes her head, disappointed at you. Well, poor her. Let's have a look at the snake. What's that from the spawning vat? You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. What? Bring it on, snake. Let's bring it on. You puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you, then swallows another morsel whole. Stand between the snake and the morsels. There we go. Let's rise that ferocity. When the snake sees your claws, it turns and slithers away. Calm and terrified morsels. Chase the snake. Let's chase the snake. Screw this. Your purpose. You pursue the snake into the street. All the monsters stop and stare at the two of you slither and scuttle around them. Gonna get you, snake. Gonna get you good. The snake passes through the gates of Omen and into the forest, but it never gets out of your sight. You won't escape! It doesn't. You leap forward with the last of your strength, sink your claws and bite off its head. Drag the body back to the brood cave. Leave the body as a warning to the other snakes. Ooh. Do I want to be like a hero? Or am I like, guys, you better stay away. Let's just do that one. You walk back to Omen, shaking the snake's blood off your claws and whistling a merry tune. An older monster nods with approval as you walk along the main street to the brood cave. Okay, cool. But adventure? I want adventure. Okay, there's no adventure. Okay. No, I was about to say. There we go. Do this one. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy. Blot's giggling sticks licking in all four of Hamrig's nostrils. Hamrig's eyes shoot open as he starts to choke. Blot slushes with you with fretting scowl. You're not afraid of Blot's... No, I'm not afraid. You jump on Hamrig's head and knock some of the lichen loose. He squeals and gasps. He then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis averted. Hamrag glows down past his jowls, scowling as through you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands to know who plugged his nose. Cover for bolts, tell the truth. Let's just be a little bastard. Hamrag seems to smell your lie. The monster traps you under a heavy rock and sits on it for a while as punishment. Blotz approaches you afterward and offers a quiet thank you for protecting him. You are halfway towards leaving, becoming an absolute firm up your personality as much as you can. I'm busy, man. Smark falls from a high ledge. He falls at the same time, but wait, what's that? It's a big bat trying to gnaw pieces out of him. Trying to separate them without hurting either. Tackle the bat before Smirk is hurt. You tackle the huge bat with all your strength. It crumples like paper and sticks, crushed by the solid impact. You and Smark share the tasty bat carcass. Yummy. Spider, ew. Something is scurrying along the walls and the ceiling and the floor. Spiders as big as round as plates. They're swarming into the cave. You can't tell if they're friend or foe. Throw blots to them as a sacrifice. You seize blots and hurl him into the center of the carpet of huge spiders. They scatter away from him. He stares angrily at you as the spiders flee. Well, you know what? It's gotta happen sometime. Nash Gnash and Gobclaws are racing to the ceiling of the cave. They've already climbed way up when Gobclaws invites you to join them. You don't see a good way up though. Look at the paths and copy them. Just face it up. Admit you aren't. Make a fair effort, but stop before you get. Nah, just copy them. Screw that. You follow Nash Gnash claw marks halfway up the cave wall, then slip sideways to where Gobclaw was being more careful. You meet them up at the top, to their surprise. Right, how long have I got left? I've got 1 day left. You Nash Gnash and Blistry are wrestling near a big clay jar. You knock the jar off its ledge and breaks into 100 pieces. You watch Elder Myronus out of the corner of your eye. It was my fault, confess. Take the blame for your friends. Make good and repair it. Stay mum. Nobody asked. Marinus approaches, shaking her head. Run! Run away quickly! You flee. Blotz follows you, scared out of his wits. Behind you, Elder Marinus roars. Who broke my jaw? Keep hiding. Ah, I'm losing stuff. You don't come out of hiding for some time. By the time you return, everyone has cleared out. You got away with it. That's good. Got 1 day left. Oh my! You wake up and find that you're no longer a little monstering. You're growing up. Wow! Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Go with Elder Marinus, hide and watch, see what's going on. Let's just go. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Marinus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Jump right in. Screw it. You fall and fall some more, and fall, and you're falling, and another monsterlings are falling. Yes, some of them are crying, and you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds. Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where am I? It must be somewhere. You land on smooth flat stone. Despite the swirling vapour, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. Get out the way. Try to cushion the falling for other monsters. Just get out the way. Screw them. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out there than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. You should take charge. Yeah. The other monsterlings watch you curious. Lead the way personally. Slash the others to show them you're in charge. Help everyone work together. Lead the way personally. You strike out with courage and confidence. The other monsterlings follow you, choosing turns and forks at random. You soon walk into a cave full of even thicker mists. Such thick mists. The chamber swirls with mist, smog, fog, vapour, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts. Hundreds of them, large and small. They're everywhere. Spooky! One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colours. Stand fast. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask, do you fear? Attack them. They're ghosts. You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantiable, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all? Nothing at all, stupid spectral monsters. They laugh at you and prove that they are not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. Oh no, I passed out. End of monsterlinghood. Here's how you are doing. Well, I'm pretty brave. I'm not really ferocious like I want to be. The rest I don't really care about. Darn it. You will wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. What should I be doing now? Start living as an indolent monster. Is this me? Okay then. Can I do anything here? Nothing? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Enter the big bad wolf. Adventure in town. Choose your adventure. Oh god. Just follow the bear print. Loud, truly snapping sounds come from the square, where you see Puffrock single-clawedly taking on a rampaging pack of wolves. He grunts to you for help. Are these wolves a threat? Push Puffrock to safety and fight the wolves. Help him scare them away. Stand back. Well, the thing is, I love wolves, so I'm just going to stand back and let them do their thing. Your cries are drowned out by the howls of the bigger monsters as they join the fray. They quickly scare off the pack. Puffrock brushes past you, hissing in disgust. Well, I'm sorry, you know? I can't do anything about it. Chicken bone. You sniff the air. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Could that be? Frosting. Blotz greets you and Nashgash with a fluffy pink cake. Nashgash says, Blotz says he stole this from a human child. How do you think three share it? What's frosting? First one to the center wins, distract the others. It's a human cake. Think about it, you know, like humans would. Distract the others. While Nashgash and Blotz look away, you take the cake and run. That was good enough, wasn't it? Danger sign. Canilo Aslet limps towards you. He points one huge eye at you and cackles. I got a shock. Working on a power line. And it's still down. Help me out. Ask how dangerous it is. Help him out. He's crazy. Turn down the offer. Help him out. You soon find yourself dangling from the power lines over the main street of Omen. The break is ahead and now it could get dangerous. Get out there and fix that line fast. Better play it safe. You can take it slow. Let's get out there fast. You scurry out onto the power line and patch it before electrical fluid leaks out. Some of it gets on you and it hurts like crazy. Okay. Good enough. Oh boy. Smock set up a human chess set. You sit down to play. You don't know the rules, but a smart monster like you should be able to figure something out. Play. Smart picks the 16 short pieces and you get the 16 ones with different shapes. He makes one of his short guys kick over your horsey. Use the Inferno Gabbet to set the board on fire. Set the board on fire, man. Screw it. Boom! You prove your chess mastery by using the only tactic that always works. Smart nods at your monsterly solution, but points at some pieces that are still standing. Eventually, as a result, he wins. Well, that sucks. That one looks dangerous. Today's a holiday. Poke the Bear Day. Monsters have been planning pranks for days. You all head out to the bear caves. Poke the Bear Day, what's that? Let's do it. Screw it, let's do it. You join the crowd of monsters shuffling, walking, skipping and scuttling through the woods. Soon you have reached the caves. The bears are already outside, waiting and watching. Poke the biggest bear with your sharpest stick. Fight! Let's do that one. It's a mess of fur and fangs. When you're done, the bear has fled before your fearsome poking, and you've gotten appreciative backslaps from everyone. Nashgash says you weren't cruel enough, though. No. Lame. You see Jaggery in a haze of buzzy, angry yellow bees. It looks like he stole a beehive off a tree and took it home. You can see why Honey is irresistible. Jaggery motions for you to help him. Size up the situation, help him out, don't interfere. Nature's beautiful, who cares about a few sting bees? Grab the honey. You tear apart the hive and scoop out, ow, some honey. Ow, slurps, ow, slurp. It's delicious, but it isn't much fun. Adventure in town. Let's get the spider one again. You find Blistry crouched in the forest, petting a rather furry spider. It doesn't look good. In fact, it's not moving at all. Encourage Blistry and move on. Help Blistry help the spider. Prod the spider with a stick. You poke at it with a big stick, then a smaller stick, then your own claw, but it doesn't seem to move. As you and Blistery walk away, you could swear you hear it say, "Rosebud." Poor thing. Okay, got 1 day left, let's do that one. Outside your house, Nashgash charges from a nearby bush and sends you tumbling. Challenge! She screams at the top of her voice. It's on! Leap at her and crush her. There we go, that's good enough. Splat! Flattened under your bottom, Nashgash admits defeat. She was always weak to attract from above. 2 days left. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbours. Who, what, who, the where, why, now? They tell you it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods. Oh no. The neighbours throw you into the centre of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, so they look at you, then whisper some more. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what's best defines you as a monster. Wait patiently, yell at them to hurry up. Some of the monsters flinch when you raise your voice. It's gratifying, but it doesn't seem to make their deliberations any less deliberate. Eventually, though, they come to a decision about bloody time. The ring of monsters shuffles close to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you, while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. Wait, what's happening? Do your part in the ceremony. The other monsters hold you in some respect, 1 out of possible 100 points. Good for them. Someone calls you clever. A roar of approval rises from the crowd. You knew it. All the monsters in the circle begin to hum, growl and sing. It's a traditional serenade to the snake moon. Impressive! Everyone cheers as you improve the song in an entirely new way. Now to compose a tiny and better tune. Yep, whip up an extemporaneous melody that rocks them where they stand. The monsters ooh and ah. Some of them start humming to the new tune. They'll be humming it in days. Right, I'm becoming a badass. You're an adult now. Your physical body will not change until you die, though you may grow larger and stronger over time. Onward to adulthood! Right, so, this is a pretty fun game. I mean, it's not really what I expected. I didn't even actually look anything. Somebody said, check out this game. I opened up the game and I saw cute little monsters in all cartoonish drawing, so I downloaded it. It cost €9 on Steam. It's quite funny. I wouldn't say it's brilliant or like, oh my god, this game's awesome. You have to play this game. If you don't play this game, you're an idiot. But I think I'll save the rest for another winter's evening with Blackash. It is pretty good. If you like this, give it a like and also comment if you like this video and if you want to see me continue on another evening. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.